Hello, Mark Crossfield here. More swings coming at you from my golf app for iPad, iPhone, Android devices. This guy sent his swing from pressing the button at the bottom. Let's see if we can give him some help. We're going to talk a little bit about strike on this one. Maybe this shot is all about strike, and the video footage is amazing, actually really shows it. See if we can help him understand a bit more how to control strike. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, interesting swing, really flowing, lots of good movements like what you're doing here. Looks a fraction loose on the way back, possibly, hard to tell from the camera angle. Impact is aggressive as normal from this kind of age of player and sex, so male young guys often hit the ball this way. And look at that strike, boom. Now that is some serious twisting about the club face. So he hasn't delivered the club with the club pointing way right like that. He's probably delivered the club not too bad, but he struck it so far out the tip end, the toe, so the end furthest away from the shaft. The club has just spun, woo, way open. That ball is going to start right. It could twist violently back, but you're going to lose some serious distance with striking it that far away from the middle. Strike. It's so common with young guys, especially at the minute, isn't it? About distance, trying to hit the ball just so far. It always feels. A couple of things I'd like to see. Backswing, definitely think about turning a little bit more around your right leg. So you look a fraction like you just kind of dive into that right knee at the top of your backswing a little bit. Maybe turn a bit more into your right knee, let your right knee straighten or flex it. Keep it flexed, don't care. Just try and get that lateral movement that it appears from that angle to have. I can't confirm that for definite, but if you look from your front on cam, I'm sure you got a video, have a look if you are, to try and kick that sway out of it. That might help just precision up that strike a little bit more. Next thing as well that worries me is how aggressive you want to move your body away from your forwards of your hands, if you like, on the way down, which could make delivery of the face a little hard. Syncing it all up at impact, quite difficult. Try a few shots. I've done this lots with people. Swing your arms as fast as you can, but keep your feet flat on the floor and come up after you've hit the ball. Just hit a few shots that way and see what that does to your strike. If you find that you actually strike the ball well doing that, oftentimes for people, they don't actually lose much distance at all because they can put the forces on the handle by feeling like they're pulling their arms. They're still pushing off the ground, they're still pushing because they've got both feet on the ground, so they're actually able often sometimes to push off the ground a bit more. Their club head speeds don't drop, but their strike improves. Now, I don't want you to hit the ball flat-footed. I like you to try and get your weight through a fraction. Often when you tell people who get through the ball as aggressively with their lower half as you do, to hit the ball where you feel like you pull the club as fast as you can and pull your arms and the club head through as fast as you can, but keep your feet flat on the floor. Often what you find when they get into impact, they get into a more manageable impact position with their lower half, so they're not so far forward with their hips from their upper body. So actually it's a sentence that calms them down into getting into a norm rather than a factual sentence that the world on the internet should use. Oh, Mark says you should ball flat on the floor. No, it's reference to the movement he's making, and that's often the case with teaching where internet video fails often for people. It's not global statements. That's a statement that you've got to apply to a person. So he could come back in a month's time, in a week's time, and actually be leaning back with his feet too much on the floor, and you now are saying to him, right, try and get your right foot up, try and put it on down, so getting your hips through a bit more. It's relative, and it's so just trying to find this person to hit a better shot at the occasion they come to is always the key. So for me, good swing, lots of good action. I'd like to see that strike tighten up. You can see the twist in the club in the strike. That might be a one-off on that shot. If you strike the ball out of the middle of the club a lot, don't worry, just keep doing what you're doing because the swing looks pretty neat. It does worry me that you get a little bit dived into the right side on the backswing. And always common with young golfers, hit fantastic shots, but they can just hit some outrageously wild ones. Calm those wild ones down by maybe improving that strike with your connection to the ground, being a little bit more sensible for impact. A few more fairways, a few more greens, if you convert a few more putts. Often for a good player, that's what it's about. You don't need to do that much more to get you very close, if not there. You just need to fine tune it and your scores come down and you start winning stuff. Thanks for posting the video through the app. Hope that helps. Post comments, love to hear what you say, if that makes sense or not. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, Find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.